Okay, we're going to look at using absolute value and evaluating things with absolute value symbols. The absolute value symbols are those two vertical lines that enclose the expression that we're going to evaluate. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to make the substitution for -4 for x. So you're looking at the absolute value of -4 minus 2 plus 3. Absolute value is only applied at the end, and so you have to do everything in there. Since subtraction and addition have the same priority, you do left to right. So -4 minus 2 is -6 plus 3, the absolute values, and then -6 plus 3 is -3. And then the absolute value of -3, now you can apply the absolute value. You should get 3. Let's take a look at this one. If you have the absolute value, these are the absolute value bars, of 16 minus 4 times 2. The stuff on the inside, you still have to pay attention to the order of operations. So you do the multiplication first, and you get 16 minus 8, absolute value, and then 16 minus 8 is 8. The absolute value of 8 is 8. Here's another evaluation. The absolute value, it's not a 1, okay. -2 plus 14 divided by 7. Again, you have to think about order of operations before you do anything. So this becomes the absolute value of -2 plus, now 14 divided by 7 is 2. -2 plus 2 is 0. The absolute value of 0 is 0. And then finally, let's say we have some operations outside the absolute value. Those are the, again, absolute value symbols are like parentheses. You have to think about what's inside them first, and you have to pay attention to order of operations. So this is -5 minus absolute value of 6. So the absolute value of 5 is -5. 5 minus 6, answer is -1. And that's some of the ways that you can work with absolute value. There's another video talking about graphing with absolute value. Hope this helps.